Hello and welcome to Myofascial Massage First Stretch for the Low Back. Today we're going to be stretching out the hip flexors and the iliopsoas muscle in the front. A lot of people think that back pain only comes from the back. That is untrue. A lot of times the muscles in the front get so tense from sitting at computers and driving that they will pull the small of the back forward, which causes pain. You'll notice that Lindsay is kneeling on a pillow and that her front leg, as the knee is at more than 90-degree angles. If she wished and there was like a bed beside her or a table, she could stretch out and balance herself. Now all she's going to do to stretch out the hip flexors is rock her hips forward until her front knee is over her front ankle. This is giving her a good stretch through the front of the hip. Lindsay is limber, so do not be frustrated if you do not make it to this point on your first try. When you do this stretch, you are not trying to win a competition by seeing how far you can go. You only do this until you feel a slight pull, and then you relax into that. She's going to hold this pose for 2 to 5 minutes. This is extremely important because the fascia, the connective tissue of your body, does not let go until a minimum of 90 seconds. So 2 minutes is what you have to do to get any benefit from this. 5 minutes is better. Notice that Lindsay is not bending forward with her torso. This takes the stretch away. She is also not leaning backwards, which is going to cause her to have pain in her low back. She is straight up and down and stretching out the hip flexors. I suggest that you do this stretch twice a day on each side. Obviously, Lindsay would just switch and put the other knee down and the other knee forward. So 5 minutes on one side, I would suggest, and 5 minutes on the other side, right after you get up in the morning and right before you go to bed at night. You will not see improvements unless you do this stretch continuously for about 10 days, in the morning and in the evening for 2 to 5 minutes. At that point, you ought to feel the pressure in your back start to ease up and the pain stop. Thanks so much for watching our first stretch on low back pain. This is Myofascial Massage, Jason and Lindsay. Bye-bye.